what's going on, sister? How you doing? How you doing, sister? We up here for you, sister. We up here for the love of our people. Right? What's going on, sister? What's your nationality? You said, huh? I can't hear you from back there. We're not gonna do nothing. We're not gonna do nothing. I said we're not gonna do nothing. You can come up. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Oh, all praise. All praise. You said Haitian?
Oh, she is.
Okay, all praise to the Most High. Hold on, and brother, scoot down. Everybody scoot down. So, yeah. Right, so you Haitian?
Yes.
Okay, all praise. According to the Most High God, right? You will be an Israelite. You guys chosen people, sister. That's right. And that's what we out here to tell our people. Oh, yeah, we out here to tell our people that look, we God's chosen people. Right? And the Lord loves us, man. And He wants us to come back to Him. Right? It's like you do on chapter 28. Somebody give me 46. Give me that. Right? Deuteronomy 28. I want 40. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 46.
Bring it out!
And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder. Right, so we get ready to bring out some curses. Do you believe in the Bible? So we the people of the Bible, our people, right? And we gonna prove it to you with the Bible. Right? So we're going to bring out some curses that the Lord put on His chosen people. Right? And read that one more time. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and 46. You know? And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder. So these curses that we're going to bring to you are on a certain group of people for a sign and a wonder. Right? How do you know that you're going to McDonald's? You said, huh? I mean, how do you know it's McDonald's though? Because it's a sign. It's a sign that says it's a big M and it got McDonald's on it, right? That's the same way these curses are that's in the Bible. That lets us know that we are the chosen people of God. There's only one group of people going to identify with this, right? Keep reading on, matter of fact. They shall be for a sign and for a wonder. Jump to 15. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15. Bring it out. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God. Right, so He said if we don't hearken unto His voice, we don't listen to what He told us, right? You know? To observe, to do all His commandments. Right, to do the Lord's commandments, right? You know? And His statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses, all these curses, right? That all these curses that we gonna read for you. We're not gonna read all of them. We just gonna give you a couple of them, right? You know, shall come upon thee and overtake thee. You know? Cursed shall thou be in the city. Right? What people would you say are cursed in the city? Right? What people living in the ghettos, in the slums, right? They get killed in the streets, right? Are they on Section 8 food stamps? Right? They the last hire from the first fire. Right? What people would you say that is?
They say it's the black people. They say that's
right, but we not black.
Yeah, but statistics shows that it's the white people that is.
Oh no, I promise you statistics don't show that.
No, so it's not right.
So you would say there's more white people living in the ghettos than black people?
No.
So how can statistics support that?
That's a lie?
That's a lie. That's right. That's a lie. Right? We the ones that's cursed in the city. That's right. Right? We the ones getting gunned down in the street. Yeah. Right? We the ones that if you driving to see bread and blue lights behind you, hey, that might be your last time. Yeah. That's us. That's not the so-called white man. If he get pulled over, he don't gotta worry about that. Right? He pulling his phone out, you know, while the officer talking to him. But if we reach for our ID like he tells us to get, we get shot. That's right. Right? That's happening to us, sister. Right, you know? And cursed shall thou be in the field. What people was cursed in the field, sister?
That's the black people.
That's right. That's right. We was the ones that was cursed in the fields. Right? Weren't we the ones that was in slavery?
Yes.
Right? They just went into slavery too. right.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah,
Right? That's why y'all speak French.
That's when they were the first one to get out of slavery.
That's right. That's right. And y'all led that mighty revolt, man.
Yes.
Right? Y'all led that mighty revolt, right? But y'all was enslaved by the French. That's why I speak Creole, right? French, right? You know? Or go to 47. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 47.
Bring it out.
Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart. Hold on. What are you taking a picture of? You said some photos? Well, we don't take pictures of it. No, we don't take pictures of it. All right, so you keep going about your day. Great. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and 47. Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart. So since we didn't want to serve the Lord God, right, with all our heart and all our soul, right, we wanted to rebel against him. We wanted to go and be like the heathen, be like the other people, right? You know, this is what the Lord did to our people, you know? For the abundance of all things, therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies. We shall what? Shall serve thine enemies. Don't we serve our enemies? Right? Isn't like 95% of these businesses in America owned by the so-called white man, right? By the so-called Arab, right? By the so-called, well, really 100%, my bad, 100% owned by these other nations, the Arabs, the so-called white man, right? Hell, even the Africans got some little spots, right? You got so-called Chinese people that can come over here, right? Don't have no problem or issues with green cards or visas, right? But they can come right over here and open them up a nail shop or a nail salon, right? Listen, sister, right? You know? Therefore that shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee. Right? So the Lord said he would send them against us, right? You know? In hunger. What was the last thing you ate? What was the last thing you ate, sister?
Today?
Yeah. Well, period. What was the last? What you eat today? What was the last thing you ate?
Pasta.
Pasta. Where'd you get the pasta from?
The store.
Yeah. Who owned the store?
I don't know exactly.
Come on, sister. What nation of people own the stores? Do we own the stores?
No.
We don't own the stores, do we? Right? Right? The other nations do. Right? So, right? We don't own those stores, right? But our people don't own stores, right? You know? So the food, so like the curse just said we would have to serve them in hunger, right? So anything that you want to eat, guess what? You got to get it from our oppressors, right? Whether you grow it from the ground, where you get the seed from, water from the so-called white man, right? No matter what you do, everything that you want to eat, you got to get from the so-called white man, you know? In hunger and in thirst. What? And in thirst. What was the last thing you drunk? Grape juice? Yeah, say it one more time. Oh, meat? Right? Do we own the meat juice factory? No, we don't. Right? So even if you want to get simply something that's a water bottle, right? Water falls freely from the sky.
Yeah.
But what we do, we gotta pay for it. Right? They bottle it up and they make us pay for it. Right, you know? And in nakedness and in want of all things. Right? So it's saying in nakedness. Right? Where'd you buy your clothes from, sister?
The store, TJ Maxx.
Right. Do we own TJ Maxx, City Trends, Macy's?
Yeah.
You said yeah?
Yeah.
We own those?
No.
Oh no, we don't. Nah, we don't own those. Right? Oh, you was agreeing with me. Oh, my bad. Yeah, we don't own those stores. Right? Who own those stores?
Other people?
Who are the other people?
The one at the top, the 1%?
You said what?
The 1%? No.
You said the ones that were sent?
No. The one at the top.
You got to scoot up, sister.
The one at the top, the 1%?
1%. Who's the 1%? That's right. That's right. That's right. Right, the so-called white man.
Yeah, the white soul, yeah.
Right? You know? And in want of all things. The point is, sister, any and everything that you want to do, if you want to get a driver's license, you got to go to the so-called white man. If you want to get a birth certificate, you got to go to the so-called white man. If you want to die in your grave, you got to go pay for it by the so-called white man. That's right. You got to damn get a death certificate from the so-called white man. Right? I'm down to finish. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 54. Bring it out. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother. Right? It says, I shall be evil towards his brother. That's right. Right? What does that sound like?
I shall be evil to his brother. So that means that we black people will be against each other?
That's right. That's right.
That's why we don't like each other. We don't get along.
That's right. Hey, that's in the Bible.
Amongst our own people.
That's right. We hate our own people.
Yes, and we hate ourselves too.
Yeah, right, and we hate ourselves.
That's why we hate other people.
See that, man? You see that, sister? But that's in the Bible, though. That's a curse that the Most High God put on us.
I kind of wonder about that sometimes. Like, why do black people go, like, differentiate between black, this black, that black, but we all black, have one color.
Right, but we all
right.
Right. We the same people, yet we hate each other.
Even amongst Haitians, we all call each other.
That's right. Oh wait, never mind. So right, so sister.
Damn devil.
Right? Yeah. We do the so-called white man hate his people?
No, they always band together.
Exactly. They always band together with each other. Right? Right, somebody give me Genesis chapter 49.
Listen.
Give me Genesis, hold on. Give me Genesis chapter 49. Right?
Listen. Let's just keep looking.
Right? Start at verse 5. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 49. Listen to this, sister. Listen to this. I'm going to read this and then I'm going to ask you a question, all right? Okay. This all ties into us hating our brothers, right? Well, I'm going to 5. Yeah, start at 5. The book of Genesis, chapter 49 and verse 5.
Bring it out.
Simeon and Levi are brethren. Now it says Simeon, right? It says Simeon, which are Dominicans. And then it says Levi, which are Haitians. Right? You know? Instruments of cruelty are in their habitations. Hey, because, hey, y'all go hard. Y'all kind of ruthless. Right? Haitians and Dominicans. They ruthless people. Yeah. Right? You know? Oh, my soul, come not thou into their secret, unto their assembly. You know? Mine honor, be not thou united. What did he say? Hold on, read it and read it slow. Mine honor, be not thou. You listening, sister? I know your daughter's kind of good though. I want you to listen to this though. Read this. Unto their assembly, mine honor, be not thou united. He said he don't want Levi and Simeon to be united. Why? For in their anger they slew a man. For what? For in their anger they slew a man. Because hey, they slayed right them there. They literally destroyed them their whole village because their sister was defiled by a heathen. Right? So they slew. They went and killed everybody that was in the village. Right? You know. And in their self will they dig down a wall. Right? The point is, this is a prophecy. He literally separated y'all and made y'all hate each other. Let me ask you a question. Do Dominicans and Haitians get along?
No.
Hey, y'all hate each other. Bad. It's real bad. I know a couple Haitians.
Yeah, because Dominicans, it was one island and they were under Haitian rules and they used to torture them.
Yeah. That's right. So like it's literally a feud going on between the so-called Dominicans and the Haitians.
Yeah,
That's been going on forever then.
Yeah.
Right? That is prophesied in the book of Genesis. Talking about Simeon and Levi. Right? That goes back to what? Bring that out one more time.
In the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 54.
Bring it out.
So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye
shall be what?
shall be evil toward his brother.
His eye shall be evil toward his brother. Hey, we just brought out the prophecy about two nations, two people, and it's a fact. You even admit it, right? They don't get along. They hate each other, right? You know.
And toward the wife of his bosom.
Right? Do we treat our women right as a people? Nah, we don't. You know.
And toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave.
What people know for leaving their kids?
Black people.
That's right. That's right. Right? Somebody give me Deuteronomy 29:1 though. Right? Because God isn't speaking to black people. Right? God gave us a name. Right? He didn't just call us black people. Right? Let's see what he called us, you know?
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 29 and verse 1.
Bring it out. These are the words of the covenant which the Lord commanded Moses to make with the children of Israel.
Yeah, get out of here, Esau.
Everyone that we brought out, you said it's our people, right? So if Moses is speaking, right, to the Israelites and telling them that, look, if y'all don't serve the Lord with gladness, with all your strength and might, that these curses was gonna come upon y'all, right? What would that make us? That's right. The Israelites, sister. Right? We the Israelites according to the Bible. Right? According to what the Most High God said, man. Right? And we just proved it with the Bible.
Wow.
Right? Give me this one. I'm gonna give you one more. Give me 68.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68.
Bring it out.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Wow. Now, you know what the word Egypt means? It means bondage, slavery, captivity. Right? You know?
Egypt again with ships.
With what?
With ships.
How did we go into slavery? That's right. That's right. We didn't fly over here. Right? Y'all didn't fly to the island. Right? Y'all didn't swim over there. Y'all got taken by ship. Right? The Lord prophesied about that. Right? You know?
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
We never seen our homeland again, right? As a nation of people. Wow. Right, read on.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
Right? Who was we sold to, sister, when we got off those ships?
The white people.
That's right.
That's right.
Sold to the so-called white man. Let's just call it what it is.
Just to get in the word.
For bondmen.
For what?
Bondmen.
Meaning slave men
And bond women.
and slave women. You know?
And no man shall buy you.
And that word buy in the Hebrew means redeemed. Nobody redeemed us out of our captivity. That's why we still in this land being oppressed by the so-called white man. Somebody give me Job chapter 9 and verse 24. Right? So I'm gonna ask you again, sister. Right, so I'm gonna ask you something, sister. If the Lord was put curses on a group of people, right, that he called his chosen people, right, and you identify with all these curses, right, what would that make you? If I asked you what your nationality was, right, what would you tell me? That's right. That's right.
Time.
You're Israelite. That's what God called you. He didn't call us Haitian, right? He didn't call us Dominican. He didn't call us black, right? Black is just a color.
Yeah.
We can't go. Can you go to the land of black? Nah. We can't speak the language black. right? We gotta go by what God called us, and God called us Israel, right? Which means Prince of the power. We princes and princesses of the Most High God. Why? Because we His children, right? Somebody give me Exodus 11 and 7. Right? Bring this up.
This is the book of Job, chapter 9 and verse 24.
Bring it out.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
What the Lord say?
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Who rule the earth right now?
That's right. That's right.
That's right. The Lord said the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. So according to God, the so-called white man is the wicked.
That's right.
In the book of Deuteronomy 28 and 68, the Lord called them our enemies. Right? The Lord called them our enemies. Right? You know?
He covereth the faces of the judges thereof.
Didn't he cover it? Didn't they turn Jesus into a white man? Do you know what nationality or what color he would actually be if he was on the earth? Right? Somebody give me Revelation
1:13.
Right? Because this is not Jesus.
Okay.
This is not what Jesus looked like. Right? Bring that out.
This is the book of Revelation.
Hold on, so like, bring that out. Finish that verse.
If not, where and who is he?
You hear what the Most High said? He said if the so-called white man is not the wicked, if not, then where and who is it? Meaning, look, if the so-called white man isn't the wickedest man on the earth, then somebody show me who is. Read that again. The Most High got a sense of humor. That's right. Right? Read that again. From the top. Kyle, you read from the top.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
If it ain't the so-called white man, sister, point me in a direction. Because I don't know. Right? Who is more wicked than the so-called white man? Who damn destroying the ozone layers? They destroying the ocean. You got damn whales drying up on the seashore, man. Seals, right? You know how many animals is going extinct because all they want to do is go damn hunt all day, man? Right? The seas is dirty because they taking all the shrimp, crab, and lobster out. That's right. Right? So the Lord said it's not where and who is he. Right? Bring that up.
This is the book of Revelations, chapter 1 and verse 13.
Bring it out.
And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man.
One unto like the Son of Man. Brother, you gotta put that cigarette down.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
Hey, brothers on wheelchairs gonna get put to death too. Man.
That's right.
The Lord don't give a damn because you on a wheelchair, man. Still puff. We don't.
One like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot.
Right, clothed with a garment down to the foot. If you want to, sister, you can come and look at this, right? Because this is exactly what the scripture is describing, right? Well, it's a depiction of what it's describing, right? You see that one right there? He said like a garment clothed down to the foot, right? You don't?
With a garment clothed down to the foot, and girt about the paps with a golden girdle.
Right, well, he had a golden girdle on. Right, read.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Yeah, that was what?
His head
And his hairs were
white. That was on top of his head, and then his hair, meaning his beard. Right, that's why I said his head and his hair were white like wool. Right, kind of like the elder. Right here, right? He got gray hair. That's right. Right? The elder man, he got gray hairs, right? That's like how Yahweh was. His head and his hairs was white like wool. What people have woolly hair on the earth? That's right, we do.
That's right.
We the ones that got woolly hair. Right? Not brown stringy dog hair. Right? That's it. Is this woolly hair? No. Nah, that's not. That's like dog stringy hair. Right? Like a golden retriever. Right? You know?
His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow.
As white as snow.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Yeah, red eyes. You know?
And his feet like...
If you, right, sister, your feet is the same color as the rest of your body, right? Right, so this said at his feet, now it's getting ready to go into the color that his skin was. Right, you know?
And his feet like unto fine brass.
like what?
Unto fine brass.
Said his feet was like unto fine brass. Right? What color is brass? Brass.
Brass?
Yeah. You ever seen brass before?
I don't know what that is.
I'll show you. Right? This is brass. That's brass. Yeah. And that's what color? That's our color. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Hey, they actually tell you that in the book of Daniel chapter 2. Right? That he had, you know. Now let's see how dark he was.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
If you burn anything, right? What's gonna happen to it? It's gonna get dark. Right? No matter what it is, you burn it, it's gonna get dark. Right? So he was a dark-skinned man, according to the Most High God. Right? According to the Bible. Let's see the Lord. He was of our complexion. Right? Not this man that they put in these churches. Right? And that they shoved into our face. Right? All those things is lies. Right? So sister, the point is, right? Like Ecclesiastes chapter 12, 13, right? You give me, first I want some commandments. Leviticus chapter 11, verse 7. Those are commandments, though? Yeah, I want you to hold that there. But you give me some commandments too. I'm saying, keep that in the back of your mind. Right?
Yeah.
Let's get at 22 Hold on.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 11 and verse 7.
Bring it out!
And the swine, though he divide the hoof.
Yep, right. Do you know what swine is? It's pig, right?
Oh yeah, I had seen something when he had cast something on the pig.
Oh, yeah, the demons went inside the pigs and they all ran off the cliff, right? They couldn't handle it, right? It said in the swine, so that's what swine is, it's pig, right? Pork, right? Let's see what the Lord said about it, right? You know?
And be cloven footed, yet he cheweth not the cud.
Right, because a pig doesn't properly digest its food, right? And they don't sweat, right? So all those things that it eats, they literally hold all of it in.
Oh wow.
Right? So all those toxins and waste and everything, they all stay in there, right? You know?
He is unclean to you.
What the Lord say?
He is unclean to you.
That's right.
I done tried to wave them like 4 times.
Enjoying that captivity. See that, man? She need to put a damn dress on. She need to put a longer dress on. The Lord said it's unclean to us, right? So we can't eat pig according to the Most High God, right? We can't eat pork, ribs, right? You can eat beef ribs, right? You can eat turkey, bacon, right? But we can't eat pork, right? That's why a lot of our people, they always, like, they die from, like, these sicknesses, like high cholesterol, blood clots, gout, high blood pressure. Why? Because they can't put the pork down. They got pork on their fork, right? Give me the one about the fake of the skill. Right, so sister, do you understand that you can't eat pork?
Yeah.
Right, so are you going to continue to eat pork, sister?
No, I don't really eat pork.
All praise. All praise to the Most High. Right? Yeah, that's the spirit. That's the spirit for the witness, right? Because that's the, I mean, honestly, it kind of stink anyway.
It do stink.
Right, it's nasty for you. Like, it gets you all caught up in everything. All right, we want to, hey, pig, hey, you put that in the trash. Sorry, right? Read that.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 8.
Bring it out!
Of their flesh shall ye not eat, and their carcass shall ye not touch. They are unclean to you.
Right? The pig is unclean to you. Right? You like fish?
Yes.
I do too. Right? Well, let's see what we can eat that's in the waters, you know?
Whatsoever hath fins and scales in the waters.
What's the Lord say?
Whatsoever hath fins and scales in the waters.
Right? So if it has fins and scales, right? You know?
In the seas and in the rivers, them shall ye eat.
Right? Those are the things that we can eat. Right? What fish have fins and scales? Like bass, oh well, yeah, you get the point though. But like bass, whiting, perch, bluegills, salmon. You can eat salmon. I get salmon. I love salmon.
You banging
love salmon. Right? So you bluegill, salmon, like the brother said, whiting, right? You can eat those things. Those are clean, right? You get those good to eat, right? You know.
And all that have not fins nor scales in the seas and in the rivers, of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you.
Now let me ask you a question. What doesn't have fins and scales that's in the ocean? Catfish, that's right, shrimp, crab, lobster, right, oysters, shark, octopus, right, dolphin, right, catfish, right, those things are unclean to us, right, those things are unclean. Right, so we can't eat those things. Why? Because the Lord said so. They bad for us. Right, they're not clean. Right, they get your system all caught up. Right. What's going on, family? We out here for y'all. We out here for y'all. What's going on, family? Right, so fins and scales, you can eat it. If you don't, okay. Right, what's going on with y'all? What's your nationality? All praises.
Alright.
All praises. Right, so do you understand that, sister? Right, you understand that you can't eat, right? Shrimp, crab, lobster, right? And they put in this society, they promote that as a delicacy, right? When our people see shrimp, crab, and lobster, they kind of get, oh yeah, I'm about to eat good, right? Hey, Jake, man, a man, but they heard they couldn't eat shrimp, crab, and lobster, and got up on it. But when a man is taking his woman out to dinner, hey, he gonna take her to a seafood spot, right? Get some shrimp, crab, or lobster, or whatever the case may be, so he can show her that she's balling. I mean, that he's balling, right? He gonna want to get the most expensive thing there, right? Just to try to prove the point. They put that as a delicacy in this society, where really the Lord utterly frowns upon it.
Time.
Right? So, if I offered you some pork right now, right? I offered you some bacon. It was popping in the morning, right? Bacon popping in the morning, right? Are you gonna go in there and I say, hey, I got some bacon for you. You gonna eat it?
No.
Why not?
That's
That's right. That's right. That's right. And the Lord says so, right? What about catfish? Right? Your people, your family, they go out fishing and they catch catfish and they skinning them, they put them on a grill. Are you gonna eat some?
No.
Why not?
That's right.
That's
right.
That's right.
Allah y'all about some outside.
Right? So, right, sister, you just got a couple commandments, right? You just got the dietary, right? What you can and can't eat. Tom, bring it up.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 8.
Bring it out.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shall thou labor and do all thy work. But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
Right?
That's right.
You know when the Sabbath day is?
Saturday?
That's right. That's right. That's right. Right? Technically it's Friday sundown to Saturday sundown. But yes, because why? Saturday is the 7th day of the week, not Sunday.
Yeah.
Right? If you look on the calendar, Sunday starts at the beginning of the week.
I gotta meditate the word.
Not at the end.
You gotta meditate the word, King.
Right? What's going on, King?
You gotta meditate the word.
Y'all believe in the Bible? said, huh?
Let me listen.
Hey, all prison. What's your nationality, King?
Nationality? Black man. Come here.
Black man. Okay. All right, what's your nationality?
Give me some heritage.
Listen, now what God call you?
That's
right.
That's right.
That's right.